Yeah.
Can we talk new construction now?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yes. What can we call it? Black Friday sales for new construction, something like that? It sounds
Black
more,
Friday homes. Yeah,
whatever we want to call it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Some
Good.
of the production builders around are having some great opportunities for buyers right now, and we just have to talk about it. So, some of the
I
builders,
Can I make a point here?
yeah,
We're not doing this just to like try to sell people homes. We want people to know there's some opportunities out there, and there's a lot of it's kind of confusing because there's a lot of different things to navigate in this, right?
there are. And
Well, of course, we'd love to help people buy a
yeah,
home too.
I think, our listeners, thank you. They know that we can help them with new construction, whether it's production built or whether it's custom homes, finding land and a custom builder, we can help with all that. But a lot of people go out for a Sunday drive and they're not even sure they're looking for a house and they see a sign and a banner waving at them saying model home open. It happens. They walk in and they fall in love with the floor plan or the model home, and they might buy a house or they go back a couple days later and buy a house. But what we hope to do is have the opportunity to help those people and make sure that they've looked at a variety of builders in different neighborhoods to make sure they found the right one. But Tigo,
Incentives.
incentives. So it's coming up on the end of the year. Some of the builders around here have year end for stock for their corporate numbers and things. And they have some houses they need to get sold to make their numbers look good, right? Other builders just have inventory, and it's that time of year where they've got some great incentives out. And I'm going to just name a few of them, and then I'm going to go generic. Okay,
Okay.
we've got Ameriston Homes, which is local builders. We've got Hakes Brothers, which is New Mexico builders. We have Pulte, Centex, DR Horton, Twilight, Westway. Twilight and Westway are also local builders. I know there's others.
I know. Who are we forgetting?
Who am I forgetting? But
Yeah.
oh,
Abrazo,
and Richmond American.
Richmond American, which
Richmond
is
American.
national. Yep.
Yeah. So some of the things that are being offered right now are like up to $40,000 in flex cash. So you have a house and they want it to close within 30 or 45 days. They say you can use this money to buy down the price, to buy down the interest rate, to pick some washer, dryer, fridge.
Okay, I understand $40,000 flat cash, you can lower the price, right? But what does buy down the interest rate? Just going, I mean, obviously I know, but I just, let's go into what buying down an interest rate mean.
So good thing you asked. I'm ready for that question.
Okay, good.
So one of the local builders has 4.5% interest available on some special homes that they would like to sell. They'd like them to get off their inventory, and they're saying, we will offer you 4.5% interest. The going rate right now is probably around 7%, give or take,
About
depending on your
7%. Yeah,
credit,
it's right,
and
right in the 7%
goes up and
range.
down
Yeah,
interday.
yeah.
So buying down the interest rate, that builder obviously went and bought a pool of money and they're offering it at 4.5%. But that's not what it is for the most people. For most people, you say the interest rate is 7% right now. If I spend X dollars, maybe I can get it down to 6.5%. So some of that flex cash you could use towards lowering the interest rate. It's not cheap, but if they're giving the money, it can make a huge difference in your monthly payment. For example, for a loan amount of 450,000, we're not looking at what the down payment is right now. Just the loan amount is 450,000. The general monthly payment for that would be just under $3,000
At the
at
current, current
7-ish
7%.
percent
That's just principal and interest.
principal and interest.
Yep.
At 4.5%, 450,000 would be 2280 a month, 700 and
That's
$713 less a month when you have an interest rate from 7% to 4.5%.
a
Significant.
big difference.
It's
Yeah.
23% less. So getting one of these new construction deals that are going on, whether it's a lower interest rate or a better price or money towards closing costs or appliances, there's all sorts of different specials depending on the neighborhood and the builder. Can make a huge difference right now in what your monthly payment comfort is. So give us a call. Let's get you figured out and see what neighborhoods might work best for you, what incentives are out there, and how we can help you get new construction. I mean, what's better? You probably don't have much maintenance for 10 years, so it might cost a hair more than resale. Traditionally, it does with these incentives, it might not. But what a great thing to move in and feel like your mechanicals are good for a long time.
It reminded me of a friend of mine commented on one of my Facebook posts the other day and said, "Well, we should be building all green built homes." And I'm like, "Well,
We
we
are.
kinda are."
Well, we are.
I mean, they're not certified, stamped, and they're not maybe doing the pressure testing, all
Build
that
green.
stuff, but the but the building standards are up to the green building standards from insulation and air quality and all that stuff for the most part, right?
The builders that we have in our market, so I was one of the first green belt certified realtors in New Mexico
Mhm.
many years ago, probably 15 years ago. I went
Eco broker,
Yeah, I went through the training to be an eco broker, eco broker.
eco.
Yeah, and it was great. I thought people were gonna appreciate it because I knew all about green build, and then I helped with the Green Build Mexico Home Builders Association group that put together the rules for builders to make sure that properties were built better. But now, whether they certify it and join the Build Green New Mexico Silver level or not, 'cause it costs extra to build using their certification. Um,
It costs extra for the testing and the inspections and all that, the extra steps.
there's about 7 extra inspections when they're using the certified green, Build Green level,
Hmm.
in addition to what they pay the company or the entity to be certified, because they have to test and make sure that everything's being built before they close up walls and things like that. So so anyway, they're all building green. Every builder is, not all of them are having it being a certified green or doing a pressure test to see what the HERS rating is. The lower the HERS rating, the more energy efficient the house is, but not everybody's paying for that, but they are building green. Have a great Thanksgiving because
Oh,
we
yeah.
probably won't be talking to you before then.
That's a good
So
point.
yeah, enjoy the holiday. Hope you have great food and great friends and great family time.